Rider Easter eggs and the Sand King XL. A little bit ago, found out there are a couple of cars that no one would pull on finding. We're even going on a little bit of a ghost hunt as well. Where the lighthouse is on the east end of San Andreas. And see if they spawn. The first spawn around 10 a.m. It is currently 29. But we will return to this location to see if they do spawn. Sorry, Ryan. Ryan here, he was working all night last night, trying to find the rare XL Sand Kings that include the gang. Colors of, what were they, red, blue, and yellow?
Red, blue, and yellow.
We're heading out here.
Sell for almost $20,000.
We are also going to look for a car that is near Bolingbrook. There is, from what I've read and I've seen, it's supposed to be in the utility parking lot of the Bolingbrook prison, which I'm guessing it would be the outside of the prison. I'm not sure. There are 4 vehicles that spawn in the vicinity of the prison. 2 FIB Flow. The other is the SUV. There is a Sand King that spawns out this way. And there is one other car. I didn't get the chance to look at the pictures of the car to see exactly what it was, but we are heading to Bolingbrook and to the satellite locations. The giant satellite dishes now. The FIB cars is what we're going to try to look for first, as well as this car here near Bolingbrook. It's supposed to be an unmarked, I believe it's an unmarked car. This would be the utility parking lot. Maybe you guys might have more of an idea of what we're looking for. Comment, message, gamer tags, anything to help us out. But there's usually a car that spawns up here in this parking lot somewhere. The FIB cars, this is where we will return to later on. There is a car that will spawn in the front part of these satellite dishes, and there is another car that will spawn on the back side. The Buffalo will spawn behind the satellites. The SUV will spawn in the front of one of these. I'm not sure which one. This is the first time I've ever knew about them. Ryan, you want to talk about the XL?
The XL Sand King. Either you can find one driving down the road, which is very rare, or you can go buy one for $45,000 on Southern San Andreas Autos. You drive that to the the bridge before you get to the military base, and it will spawn one of the 3 modified Sand King XLs. It's neither the red one, the yellow one, or the blue one. Either one don't matter. They all sell for almost $20,000. It's really, it's not a guarantee, but If you do find it, it is an easy way to make money. There's another one I know is a Sentinel. It spawns in 2 locations that I know of, and they're both by, one is at the LS Customs by Lester's garment factory, and the second one spawns by in the parking lot of the LS Customs by the police station near the Del Piero Heights department, and they sell for almost $20,000.
I can't really say. I think there's also a Sand King or something where it spawns right here as well at times.
I don't know about that one, but the one I do know is where you drive it to the bridge, before the bridge
to the military. Yes.
And all you gotta do is park in front of it, get out and take it. But then if you don't own the Sand King SL, you don't even have to modify it. You just buy it, put it in your garage, and find them, and they're yours to sell whenever you can. It's easy money. It doesn't really take much. That's what I've been doing mostly all night last night. But if you find them, I'm happy for you. If you don't, keep trying.
There is a few cars that I even know of that will not spawn if you can find somebody that has it and is willing to give it to you. I know there's a lot of YouTubers have been showing off the videos about these. One is the Romeo Hearse. It is a WWE type reference. The Undertaker's Last Ride car. I own one, but I was fortunate that I know somebody that had it from PlayStation 3. The lowrider, we're also going to show the locations for all 3 known lowrider Easter egg cars. The Rat Rod, the convertible, and the hardtop Buccaneer.
There's another one, another lowrider. I didn't get the name of it, but it doesn't sell for that much. It sells for $9,000, if that. But it is modified. It's one of the Vagos cars. I sold it. I didn't want it. But it's in the same location for the 2 Buccaneers.
This is the location for the XL, isn't it?
Yes, but you have to be driving an XL.
Right.
And I can even show you guys where it spawns at.
That'll even work.
I will drive down this road right here.
Drive down this road, but when you get to that bridge before this gas station, you want to slow down, and it spawns right here at the stop location, and you park right in front of it. You get out and take the modified Sand King XL, and it's yours for the keeping.
Oh, we got some trouble here. Oh. You alright, Ryan?
I'm fine.
I'm about to say, because our cars are like, just got destroyed mostly because of that. I don't know whose door that is. Oh, hey, thanks, my door. We're gonna head up the freeway here, Ryan, and we'll show them where the location of the known Rat Rodder is. I have to keep an eye on the time for the fact of 10 a.m. we're going to have to head back to the satellite dishes and see if they spawn for the surveillance vehicles.
Oh, and I have done something for everybody for GTA Online. I sent an email to Rockstar Games for GTA right here for a new update for it's for anybody who wants to play it. You can use a semi truck, a big rig, to do trucking for your own. You know, I'm trying to get them where you can own your own business, trucking business, your own big rig. It's just for some people that, you know, ain't got the luxury of, you know, having friends that help them, or people who get bored doing missions. You just go do this. It's free. You know, it's for people. It's just for fun. You know, I think it's going to be a good thing for everybody. But it's just for those, you know, just to have fun.
We were kind of looking at that toward it being like something to fall back with the original San Andreas, where we were able to drive the semis and like Hicks trailers, and we were out here fooling around one night and
we had
got this entire parking lot full of trailers. And that gave us the idea, you know what, why don't we try to contact Rockstar and see about, you know, this update for the trucking company. It'll help.
No, again, that's just for fun. If anybody wants to do it, I don't know how they're going to set the money situation yet. But I put in for each trailer you should get $5,000. You do that 5 times, that's $25,000. And it's an easy way to make money. Me personally, I like it because, you know, play with my friend Michael here and my friend Dalek, Dragon's an age. You know, you can ask them. I was doing this trailer back in the trailer then perfectly, and
oh yeah,
you know, so we came in to figure it out. Like, why not just get this for everybody?
And the lowrider rat rod will spawn right in this area. Only 2 colors I've seen it as so far have been yellow
black,
and
green,
and yellow.
Black, green, yellow, and I've seen an orange one.
We're going to head over to the lighthouse on the east side. It should take us about about 15 minutes, probably. 5 minutes game time, 15 or so to get there. This was the ghost hunt I was talking about a little bit ago. According to myth, a girl disappeared around the lighthouse, and people have been known to catch the ghost. If you look at the mystery of Lorana Johnson at the website for her, it has a side link for the mystery known as Blood on the Rocks. This particular location where the lighthouse goes with that particular mystery. I gotta pull off for a minute, Ryan, because I gotta track and see where I'm going. So I know I'm going to it.
I'm gonna put a pinch chew in for all the young kids telling
Don't
you
do it.
not do tobacco. It's bad. It's bad for you. It's not cool. You know, don't get mixed in with the wrong crowd and like, oh, get peer pressure and smoking or chewing and drinking. Trust me, it's bad. You don't want to do it, and it's not worth it.
Ow. There is a guardrail there.
Listen to your parents, people, and be kind.
Other than that, I thought we would go out on this. This was just something I wanted to see if this was, you know, see if this really was, you know, out here and everything. When you get a chance, Ryan, there is a road. If you'd make a U-turn and come up the opposite side, that first road right there, a lot like you have to go under the railroad tracks. If you look at your map, you will.
Honestly, I know where you're at.
This is where the lighthouse is. I'm gonna shut my lights off just in the fact that we, you know, it is out here. But supposedly every night between 2300 and, well, 00s, you should be able to see a ghost somewhere up in the mountain range here of a girl that disappeared, which was also another murder case that happened. And I hit the wrong button. Give me a sec. But it's one of them things that, you know, you could do.
Where'd you go?
I hit the missing button. It shouldn't have been pressed. I'll spawn back out here next to you.
Alright, well, I think we should just park our cars here. I'm gonna park the car on the side of the road.
Yeah, I would.
Anything happens.
Like I said, this is just something that I read and I thought would be kind of interesting to come out here and look and see. I guess there is a rock that has like blood on it that is where she normally stands. That would be next to her and everything, and I'm not sure, but I would start looking around for the rocks that have blood on them, if there is any.
That's what I'm doing now.
Didn't give an exact location of where in the mountain range here it was, but I do know it was near the lighthouse or in the vicinity of it. If anybody would have any information on it, please feel free to let us know. I do know of a rare vehicle in story mode that is also, I believe you can buy it after the 50 spaceship parks that you have to find. I myself have found one of like 50 of them, but it's known as a space docker. And I just realized that there is a car sitting back here. A Volkswagen car, and I'm not sure what all this is. But there is a surfer and a Chevy van sitting back here?
That's not a Chevy van. That's a Volkswagen bus and a Chevrolet van.
Not too sure exactly, but I'll have to do a little more on it. But it's worth always coming back in here and looking to see if you find anything with this murder case. I'm not sure if it has to be, you know, pitch black, cloudy, stormy type stuff, but from the pictures I've seen of it, this kind of did draw my attention to wanting to come out here and look and explore a little bit.
Well, I say we should go down by the lighthouse and check too.
That's another idea I had. Even though it is passed over the time frame that they gave, but we will still go look for this.
I think I found it.
Bloody rock.
Is that it?
Like some dark rock, but I think it's one of, like, something like this that there's blood on, like literally blood, like a bloody hand or something like that, handprint or something on these rocks that they like I said, the viewers can comment and, you know, let us know more on it. I'll even do more research on it. There is a later video I know of that I'm going to do that involves Mount Gilead. There is another while we're here, there is a vehicle that spawns out here that's rare. I have not seen it online personally, but there is a tractor that should spawn near a bush. The old utility tractors, like from the 1800s. It should spawn near a bush out here. That's another one of those vehicles that I've heard several people say that they have, but what it was, it's never been found online, but somebody did somehow manage to put it through story mode and transfer it over to their online garage. I personally have not know anybody that has it, but I personally have also not even seen it spawn. But there is a rare 1800 style tractor that will spawn here in story mode, and it is rumored to spawn online, but it has not been proven.
Well, I'm at the lighthouse right now. I'm checking around the lighthouse to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. So far, nothing. But, you know, it's still worth looking and checking out.
We'll hang around the house here and look, but other than that, I ain't seen nothing. I know we've got about 7 hours in game time to head back to the satellite dishes to look for these spawned FIB federal, I guess you could say Federal Bureau civilians vans. They both spawn at the same time, which is 10 a.m. game time. They spawn at the same location, which are the giant satellite arrays next to Bolingbrook. I had to write this stuff down just to remember. But I do know of a location back in Los Santos. I'm not sure too many people know about this one either. But according to Rockstar Wiki, or GTA 5 Wiki, and according to Rockstar, down in Strawberry, near the Union Station, there is a unmarked police cruiser that will spawn, and it only spawns at night. That is, and not also in Strawberry. With the lowrider Easter eggs, I'll also show you where they spawn. There, we're going to head back toward the satellite dishes, because it is like 4:45 game time. By the time we try to get back over that way, it should be close to maybe 5 or 6 in the morning game time. I know Rockstar probably hasn't confirmed it, but there are rumored to be the next update for GTA 5 will also help us with solving the murder of Lenore Johnson. Ryan, if I were you, I'd probably fall back from a distance in case they don't spawn as we're sitting there. It's not guaranteed that they will spawn, but these are the spawn points for the Federal Bureau vehicles. The SUV is the modern Chevy Suburban. The Buffalo is the Federal Bureau's unmarked version of the Dodge Charger. We still have about 4.5 hours of waiting, Ryan. But that seems to go pretty quick in the game. We're gonna pull into the ammunition. I'm gonna stock up while I'm at it. Oh gosh.
It's not ammunition.
Well, I'll be right back. I just hit another. I had my phone open and didn't notice it. There's actually about 29 Easter eggs that can be found on GTA Online. I know in single player campaign you will see a dog. Near the train yard downtown. It has been proven that there is a dog that can be found online. Not sure where. I'll have to look that up again, and there will be another video coming from it. Oh, this is the bar. Nice. You know, back the pool playing like they had in San Andreas and one other thing. Ryan? Are you going to play darts?
Yes, so are you.
Oh, great. Guess we're all going to have us some fun while we're waiting.
Don't worry,
I just realized that there is a hell of a giant ass snake in this tank. Holy crap, that's one big snake. But we're gonna go play some darts while we're waiting. I ain't played darts since like one other game too. I don't bet on stuff like this, mainly because I realize I'm gonna lose. Okay, that's hard. Okay. What in the world? Yes, I have cacks, you guys, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I think it's about time we quit and go
We
back
go-
over to the satellite.
Yep. Well, okay. I have a feeling it's gonna put us either in a it should put us back in our closed friends lobby. Should.
I'm an invite only.
I'll get you over here to me. I was on a closed friends apparently, but yet somehow you disappeared on me. I'm still out here by the satellite dishes. It is right on top of 10 a.m. Now, let's just see if these cars will spawn. One is to spawn in front, one is to spawn in the back.
Well, I got sent back to my house, so I'll be there in a minute.
I, for one, don't see nothing. I am gonna go around to the front side and look as well. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Like I said, these are not guaranteed to spawn, but I do know that you cannot purchase these particular two styles of the Buffalo and SUV. I'm gonna look around also around on the other side, on the outer perimeters of it. They could have pulled them into another spot, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is probably a bust this time. But the FIB's Buffalo or the Charger and the SUV, it did not say whether it was a Suburban, but my guess it probably is. Did not spawn. I'm going to check the prison utility lot for this other car that was to spawn there. I see a lot of Jeeps out here. And I just realized this garage door is open on this building. I see a saying says okay. These are the utility. This is the utility lot. I do believe. I see a saying says and it looks custom, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to wait for you to come out here, Ryan, and look and see if it looks like it's custom, or take it and see if it's custom. I see all these Jeeps though, and this is the only dirt bike out here. There you go, Ryan. You got you a little bit of money. I'm gonna take this dirt bike and look and see if it's if this is the one of the if this is the custom one. Set the music off. I'm heading over to the mod shop, but if you're more than welcome to meet me at the penitentiary, Ryan. Unless you want to bring your XL out and we...
I don't got it no more. I needed the money.
Right. And I just face planted into a what looks to be a Prius. Everybody calls them Priuses, but I'm not sure what the heck they are. Like I said, I'm gonna take this dirt bike, the Saint says, in here and look and see. I don't know if this is the custom one. No, this is not. Well, since I am here, I am going to sell this. I'm going to register as CEO. Mainly so that I can get a company vehicle. Which we are going to go flying.
I don't have access.
Give me a sec. I might have to hire you and let you do it.
There we go.
I get what I say, it's probably because it's a company. Those vehicles down there those trucks are also, I think there's a rare one of those as well. We're heading down to Strawberry and hang around there till nighttime, and outside the we will station outside the metro station down in that area. Iron. I don't really go into the map when I'm in the middle of flying, but at times that I need to, I do. Now, is there a car that spawns in a police station, near a police station here in the city, Ryan, or?
I do not know. I haven't been to the police station. yet. But, you know, it's always a chance.
There is the metro station in Strawberry. It's right down there. That's where we're gonna have to look out for. The cheapest warehouse that you can get for the ones of you that have your companies or a regular CEO. We're gonna settle down here because we're not too far from it. Not too bad of a landing, but there was a little bit of controversy over the spawning of the locations for these. As you can see, we are in gang territory. I'd be careful pulling your gun out, Ryan, because I did that the other night and I got shot up. I got shot at when I was taking the convertible.
The cars are not here.
People would normally say they would spawn back there in that lot. They do not. I have a picture that, well, of a ultra rare spawn. But the convertible will spawn here, and also the lowrider custom Buccaneers will spawn here. They usually spawn as one. But I was here the other night when I got my convertible and the Buccaneer, and there was 2 Buccaneers that spawned here. One was here, facing this way, toward Ryan. The other one was sitting right in front of where these 2 guys are, facing the building. I messaged Rockstar about that. I asked them because I thought the game might have glitched. They said no, the game randomly, some at points, will spawn 2 lowrider Easter egg cars, which are the Buccaneers, will spawn here. Apparently there is a 4th lowrider Easter egg. Not sure what it is yet. I haven't heard too much on it. Ryan, I'm gonna call in something. I don't know if it might despawn. Oh yeah. I'm gonna camp around down here, man. You're more than welcome to fly that around. I'm gonna look for something down here anyway. I'm gonna call another vehicle in that I have. That is the hearse. The Romano hearse. Or the Undertaker's last ride car,
Merryweather, for all your private security
I
needs. Goodbye, then.
The cemetery that...